Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Everyday Luxurious Living. I'm your host, interior designer Nikki. So we have been talking about a project that is one of my very favorites, Tom and Martha. And we are talking about the kitchen and the bathrooms and area rugs and staircases. If you haven't been watching, you gotta check it out. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Once the kitchen was all designed, which we talked about the last time, we moved to the bathroom. And of course, my team and I, we have full construction plans because they hadn't really started in here at all. So we did the whole shebang in here. We did all of the elevations and the detail drawings. Like we include details like the height of the mirror, the height of the light, like all of those things are really important. You want to have that laid out before the contractor even starts, because you don't want him calling you and asking questions. And oftentimes we're in other client meetings. So we've had that happen many years ago where it's like, okay, how high does this light fixture go? Yeah, now we put all of those details on our construction documents. And one of the things that has to be on there are the tile placement. So I think I might have talked to you before about this, but just in case, when you're selecting tile, you want to pick your star of the show, okay? Sometimes bathrooms we do have a star, and sometimes bathrooms we do are pretty monochromatic, or like it's a symphony, everyone is in concert together. But this case, we did have a star of the show. We had this one tile that the homeowner fell in love with, and so it was our focal point, and then we designed everything else around it. Now, when you find the star of the show, you want to make sure that you're using it in the right way. It can be used as an accent wall, like it could cover the entire wall. It could be used as a feature outside of a shower or a tub, and I'll show you some pics of that. Or it can be used to bring in a design element that's needed. And in this case, what we wanted to do is we wanted to connect the shower area and the tub. So we used this star of the show to connect the two and make those cohesive by adding banding. So we added the banding around the shower and the tub, and you would be tempted to do it as the backsplash too on the countertop, but don't overdo it. Like, don't go overboard with your star of the show. Like, let it be an accent and not everywhere. And then it has a greater impact. With that tile, we also still have to pick the surround tile, the shower pan floor, the flooring for the main area of the space. There's lots of different tile that you're selecting. It's maybe like 7 or 8, sometimes more, depending if you're using trim or pencil trim or molding trim. There are lots of different pieces really. But when we were wanting to keep, a pretty reasonable budget, we don't add all those extra layers in. We just find ways to make the bathroom really beautiful with the simplicity of 4 or 5 or 6 tiles and not 20. So one tile that I did really love about this project was the shower floor. It's a pebble floor, and those are really popular now. But I want to give you a tip. Make sure you're getting ones that are flat. Like if the surface is raised, if it's more of a natural riverbed rock, that could be really tender on your feet. So you want to watch out for that and make sure you're getting those pebble stones that are flat. And remember, we had that countertop left from the kitchen? Well, we used that one to be the back of the niche. So, and one thing I loved about the niche was that we actually get the soap containers, the bottles that the homeowner uses for shampoo and conditioner, and make sure that it fits in the niche. So that's something important. If you're gonna do it custom, you might as well measure everything and make sure everything fits exactly the way you need it to. So as you probably know, kitchens and baths are the #1 thing that is going to bring in a return on your investment if you're thinking of selling your home later down the road. So you want to think about things that are going to make you happy, but also be kind of neutral for future homeowners. As you know, kitchens and bathrooms are the most renovated spaces in homes because of course you get a great bang for your buck. You're for sure going to get a return on your investment if you go to sell your home, but really making that space truly yours is such a treat. And it oftentimes rolls into other rooms because you're looking around and you're like, I have this new fabulous bathroom and this amazing kitchen, and the other things are starting to look a little dull. Well, as an interior designer, it's my honor and pleasure to help homeowners figure out all the minutia, all the budgeting items, what to keep, what to replace, how to stay within the budget, and of course all the scheduling with the contractors and the placement of the light fixture and the tile and this and that. Well, that's what we do as interior designers, and it truly has been my pleasure working with Tom and Martha on this home renovation, this whole home renovation that started with the kitchen. Okay guys, thanks for checking us out. Let us know below what you loved about this home. You know I love the staircase, right? I cannot wait to show you the next project. Oh my gosh, it's this 6,000 square foot rambling home in Rancho Santa Fe, and had some of the similar concerns and challenges as this home, but gosh, the style of it, woo, it's a rustic modern, something like you've never seen before. So be back and check it out.